still see some teeth out there somewheres, yeah.
I hope everybody had a chance to go to the restroom, because one of us didn't. And so it's been crazy trying to alter how much water you take in, right? You have too much to actually have to come out when you get up here.
I got cut off yesterday.
So Shellie and I are here to talk about living past your dream. Shellie and I met a long, long time ago. Crayons are a big thing to us because when we were in school, I was coloring and there was this little girl with this long blonde hair and thick glasses. Still so cute. And she was crying and I just looked at her and I said, "Oh my gosh, what's the matter?" And she said,
I don't have any crayons.
so I said, "I'll share my crayons with you." And we became friends for life.
So we've literally been friends for 46 years. Can you believe that? 46 years.
Long time.
That's a long time.
And we counting.
And we're 20.
And if you didn't notice, we're wearing the same exact outfit.
We didn't plan that.
No, really didn't. I don't know what the hell she was doing. Showed up wearing the same thing.
I said, this shit can't happen every time. It does. And the goddamn shoes, like, what?
And we wear different size shoes.
She wears the shoebox.
Yeah. So we used to be called Bobsy twins in high school. And
We changed it to 2 peas in a pod because it sounded better.
yeah. So as we were growing up, we shared with each other all of our hopes and dreams. We planned every minute in full detail. And then, you know, as you go on and you're living your life and you're just finding that some of those dreams morph and change as you go along. And so Shellie and I went all the way up through grade school, shared a lot of great times, had a lot of fun, planned every detail, and then you come across people that start telling you, you know, your dream isn't really what it should be. You should do things like go to college, because, you know, you have to have a traditional job. And then you're going to get married and you're going to have kids. Well, that may not be what you want to do. I mean, nobody told me that I could be a massage therapist. I had no idea. I thought for sure that I wanted to be either a nurse, because I identified with my cousin's aunt, who was a lot happier than my mother, who was just working from job to job. And she always seemed like she always had a smile on her face. But as a kid, I didn't realize that was part of her personality. So I thought, oh my gosh, I want to be a nurse. And then I had the most wonderful art teacher, so I wanted to be an art teacher. When I got into high school, my guidance counselor said, no, you don't want to be an art teacher. They're the first jobs that are cut. And that really dashed my dreams. I got depressed through high school and really struggled. And I just thought, I'm just going to get out of high school. Don't even care if I go to college. I'll just be unhappy like my mother, go from job to job. Life happens.
Life happens. Think about that for a minute. Life happens. What happens to life? Do we really even breathe through life? Do we actually really cherish every minute that we have placed before us? From the time I came out of my mother's vagina, she's right there.
She went there. She
Don't
went
look
there.
at her, she'll get a complex. Everybody's looking at your vagina now, Mom. We all go through life and things happen. And that terminology is just so freely thrown around. Life happens. Live your dreams. You're told this all through school. Your parents tell you this. Your teachers tell you this. Peers, mentors. And then you grow up. I still haven't. I'm still working on it. But then you never will. I went into a marriage. I have 2 beautiful grown children that are also here. That marriage failed. Life happened. I got remarried. I wasn't going to be the cliche woman that was married more than once. Life happened. I went to another marriage that didn't do so well. I wanted to choke him. I almost did. But life happens. There's that whole life happens again. Whose life am I living? Whose dreams am I really following? Am I really taking every single minute of savoring what I'm supposed to be doing on this planet? Probably not. I went to nursing school. For 22 years, I worked in a career that was what I thought was my dream. And then I went into work one day, and I actually had a boss tell me this. Now write this shit down, because I'm not going to tell you his name because somebody may know him. But if I ever see him again, he's on my list. Okay? This asshole told me that I spent too much time with my patients. What? I am a nurse. I went into this field for the compassion. I went into this field for the nurturing, the mothering, whatever you want to call it. I spent too much time with my patients. That day was probably the time that I changed for the better and decided it was time to change my career. I hung my nursing cap, that I still have, and I decided to change my career. 44 years old, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up. But I was told all through these years that you're going to be this, you're going to be that, you're going to be great. But my life wasn't great. And you'll see, like, through a lot of these speeches, you get to a certain point in your life where you just put the brakes on, you put the car in park, you get out of the car, you kick the wheels a few times, and you say, what the hell did I ever do to get this life? You've had beautiful moments, my children. I've also basically inherited some other children that are small, so I'm starting over. I wouldn't change any of that for the world. Careers come and go, everything comes and goes, your family is still there. Joy and I literally have had the same life, and I don't know what it is. We've literally been soul sisters. A lot of people think, that we're partners. We're not. And we're soul sisters. We even dress the same, Not always, but we do.
We both have brothers, so she's really my sister. We just had different parents. But now that my parents are gone, her mom is mine.
Yeah. And you just keep going through life, and I went into another career, and I actually worked with Ashley Brink for a while, so she can appreciate this. You go through these careers where you go through the motions every day, and I thought, oh, I finally found my niche again. 7, 8 years in, shit happened. Here I am again on that same freaking boat. My GPS obviously isn't working because it's not taking me where I want it to be. And then one day I went into work, and there was a little confrontation type of a problem that happened at work, and I was contacted and told that I didn't make a good decision. Oh, you mean I haven't been making good decisions this whole time? No, apparently not. I walked into my job, I handed my resignation in, not having a friggin' clue what I was gonna do. But I took that leap of faith with the support of friends, family, and everybody that rolls along with me, because sometimes I'm crazy. It's okay. I have friends out there, right? I have a few of you.
Come on, Shellie.
And I'll pay you after the show. But the purpose of, I still, when we talk about this and we share this story all the time, we literally don't realize our life started over this box of crayons, and we're still the Crayola sisters, if you want to call us, except for we don't have different color boxes, we're the same shit. But if you think about it, this signifies so much in our life. You open a box of crayons, there's so many different colors. There's all different, I don't know, they even have scratch and sniff ones now or something like that. I'm not going to lick it or anything. They probably do.
She might.
I might. But even broken crayons still have beautiful colors. You can pick these crayons up and you can color with these. So every day when I think that life sucks and I'm not where I want to be, I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change my career path. I wouldn't change probably the choices of my marriage after I had my beautiful children. But Joy and I still are on this path where we're learning every day. And who says you have to grow up? You're in such a rush to hurry through life Like holidays, we can't wait for the holidays, and then the goddamn things come, and you can't wait until they're over. Take a breath, relax, take what comes to you. It still goes back to that whole what comes to you is supposed to be there. Don't push it. If you're meant to quit your job, something will happen. Penny will come up to you. You'll walk up and find $1. Who cares? I gave up a lot, and it's not about the money. Because I walked out of a job making good money, doing good things. And I don't give a shit if I have a penny. I broke a crayon that I probably can't even afford right now. And I don't even care. Because it's still colors.
And something Shellie and I, our major dream that we had when we were growing up that really happened, that we were going to work together someday. And as we talked about this the other night, and I actually talked to the Clarity girls, we had to wait for them to grow up. We had to wait till they made it so that we could be here together.
So here we are, and don't forget, you can still color with a broken crayon.
Thank you.